live on YouTube. I'm just checking that now to make sure we're live on YouTube. And hey, Desiree. Haven't seen you in a long time. Yep, we are live on YouTube now. Turn this down just a bit. How's the audio level? I just got to make sure I'm not bleeding in with the background music, otherwise Facebook will shut me down quicker than you can shake a stick. Chelsea Adams, how are you? Michael Chandonat, how are you, sir? Give me a few seconds so I can share this thing out. Then I'll be into this match with you guys. A lot of groups to share too. Trying to develop. Should be a good match. I don't know Jesse that well. I do know Brian. Brian shoots very strongly. So, give me a few minutes. I'll be paying attention to this stream. Just got to share it out. So many billiard channels on Facebook. It's crazy. Pool is exploding in New England, it seems. Just about done, guys. What happened there? All right, I've shared as about as many places as I can share. So hopefully everyone does the same, and we have a good match. Hello, I haven't seen you in a long time. How are you?
I'm good.
You can hear the music? All right, let's see if nice shot, Brian. I thought he's going to come around that 2. That would have been beautiful. He could have hit that a little lighter, I think, and he would have had a better shot on that 2. Oh, and I got to figure out how to do closed captioning. There we go. Not a fan of closed captioning. Jesse's a 522 and Brian's a 256. Yeah, Brian's definitely not a 256. Yeah, he's a pretty strong shooter. I think he's a 6 or a 7 in the APA. Just doesn't play tournaments. He's too busy with family life. How's he going to get it? That's not bad safe. Kind of a two-way shot. It's a tough kick right here. You go 2 rails, I think. Unless you're trying to kick between the 7 and the 9. I'd go 2 rails, though. He got it. Just hit a rail, hit a rail. What a beautiful kick that was. Oh, crap. I didn't have my instant replay on. Sorry, Brian. That was a beautiful kick. Wow. That was definitely one for the books. I love good safety play. Safeties win games. Hero shots don't, but hero shots are nice. Thinking that 2 ball will go by the 6. Oh, now if he hits that rail first. Well, he made a ball, so. And he buried the 2 again. Didn't the ball just fall? Yeah. So you have to go down between the 3 and the 4. Come back, possibly kicking the 2 in this. Yeah, I guess you can see the edge of the 2. I thought he was behind the 3. But shooting like you can hit the edge of the 2. Nope. Ball in hand. All right, let's see what Jesse's got in the tank. Pretty much everything goes. I mean, just got to connect the dots. I think he wants to punch up. See, I think he'd want to play the 3 in the pocket where he's standing so he can get straight on the 4 so he can follow over for the 5, 6. I don't think he's going to be able to be straight in. Yeah, he's going to have a tough cut on that 4 on the side. Unless you can really just tap it in. Hey, Linda. Joe Robidoux, how are you, sir? You see, he had to force the angle. If he would have played it before, we could have just rolled forward. Nice, easy shot. Boom, boom, boom. He was shooting that 2 to get straight on the 3. He's going to try to play the 3-6 combo. She's just trying to lock him up on the 4. Get the 3 ball to the rail. He was going for the combo. I like banking the 3 up table here and trying to stick the cue ball over by the 6. Got a bunch of ball. You can even get it up by the 5 ball possibly. And you might even make the 6. If you can miss that 6 and just tuck right under that 5, send the 3 up table, it'll be nice. No, hit a little hard. The thought process was correct, just the execution wasn't quite, blew too much speed. Brian's a carpenter, so we can cut this right in the side. Get that carpenter eye, I call it. Carpenters are really good at pool usually because they can take like a skill saw and rip down a board straight without a fence, and that's all you're doing in pool is throwing that stick in a straight line. The 3 ball looks like it'll pass the 9. So he just wants to kind of stop it right there. You might try to suck this one to the side rail and spin out towards center. A little bit of about 5 o'clock in the cue ball. If you think of the cue ball as a clock face. Oh, he's going to go forward and try to go around the 9, 2 rails, it looks like. About 1 o'clock in the cue ball. He didn't quite get you want to get that 2 rails and come back towards center table. We can try to thin the 4 here and put the cue ball down on the bottom rail. I'm not sure what the safe is here. Yep, just give him a tough shot. I like banking that 4 ball up towards the 9 in that corner. Kind of with a little bit of bottom, about 7 o'clock in the cue ball. Try to bring it closer to the 5 behind the 8 and play a safe. Just really want to concentrate on that cue ball behind the 8. A little hard, but I think he's got the 4. Tough shot, but I think he can make it. Yeah, I think he's got the whole ball. Looks like Jess got some fans in the house. Russ Holmes is watching. I thought you were putting together a foundation today or something to that effect. Nice shot. That 6 ball was any closer to the corner pocket, I would have been worried about a scratch there, but he's okay. He's going to have a tough shot on the 6. 8 ball's going to become big here. And so does that side pocket. I thought they're playing 9 ball race to 5, I believe is what they said. Before we go further along, let's get that straightened out. He can go forward. He's going to go back. About 7 o'clock on the cue ball. Go to the short rail and spin back to the long. Whoa. Well, he's going with that one. It's going to be a tough cut. You got to watch the side pocket. Nope. In the drink. All right. Give a slight angle on that 8 ball. Come off around the middle diamond and head towards the 9. Center table, and you should be good. Just give a slight angle. Follow your tangent line. Center ball. You're a touch above center. You should get natural roll. Just like that. All right, just gets first blood. 1-0. 9 ball, race to 5. Just joining us, you are watching Jesse Sprague versus Brian O'Connell. They're going to be playing some 8 ball and 9 ball races to 5. I was told that Jesse's Fargo is a 522. Brian is definitely in that range, if not a little bit higher. He's a 6 in the APA or a 7. So that's why I didn't put Fargos up. Usually I put the Fargos up if they have them, but there wasn't anything that was worth showing. Let's look at our schedule coming up. Next week we're going to have Stu Rainian versus Adam Vicata, and this should be a great matchup. Both 600 level players. They'll be playing 10 ball, race to 7, 2 out of 3 sets. All right, here we go, rack number 2. Can you guys still hear the audio good? He got hung up. He's got lucky that that break, that magic rack was there, because I think the cue ball would end up right up on top of the 4. Frank Fligg, how are you, sir? I'm going to call that a push. I think it was a very good push, but I don't know if they're playing call shot, call safe, Mike. If they pop on here tonight, I will ask them that. Knowing Stu, safety Stu, he would like to play call shot, call safe. But I'm not 100% sure. Try to play a combo here. I try to get the cue ball down between the 4-9. Play safe. And Brian cut this in the side and go 3-rail position back to center table. Just a little bit of running English. Just a half a tip. Off the center axis. Just like that. Just got a nice angle. Come off the long rail. Back to its center table again for that 4 ball in the corner. A little stretch here. That could inhibit his shooting a little bit, but say just with about 5 o'clock on the cue ball. Just missed the 6. You wouldn't have him closer to 6, so he'd have such an acute angle on that 4. But he's got a nice angle to play the 4 in the corner and just drift over for the 5. He doesn't want to get straight on this 5, though, because he's got to get across table again to get on the 6, and he wants to be above the 6 so he can follow down for the 7. He doesn't want to shoot it up the other end of the table. Just control the speed here. Yeah, see, now he's going to have to force the ball. He's either going to have to draw it or he's going to force follow it. Try to come down to the end rail and back up. And I think he's drawing it. Get the power draw this one. Which, when you draw on this table, that ball likes to rattle a lot. It's not bad. Except now he's got a tough shot on the 6, and he's risk being on the 50-yard line for that 7. If he feels comfortable with this shot, he could throw a little bit of left on it at about 1 o'clock on the cue ball to try to spin it off that long rail in between the 9 and the 7. Most likely he's going to use a center ball. He's going to come straight across table, and he could very easily get pinned behind that 9. He's got to control the speed here. So you had to force it too much. All right. Just got a 7-9 combo here, or even a possible carom off the 7. The 6 is pretty much right in the hole. I don't think he's going to try to power draw, so I think we're going to look at probably a 7-9 carom. Oh, he did power draw. Nice stroke. Give him a little instant replay on that. You'd like to draw it back a little bit more, but that works. I think he's still going to go with, he's going with a combo. I think I go more with a carom here. Yeah, I would have went with a carom. But can you see the 7? Ooh. He might try to go into the rail first and spin out of the rail into the 7. So I don't think he can see the edge of the 7 from here. That's really tight. Wow, what a shot that was. What a shot. That man's good with a razor knife, I can tell you that. That was a great shot. And he's got a shot on the 9. Tie this match up. That was a beautiful shot by Brian. Yeah, if you would have played a carom, I'd definitely play with a little bit of speed so the 9 wasn't hanging if you missed it. All right. One to one. That was a great shot. Nice shooting, guys, so far. Yeah, you definitely, when you carom balls or combo them, you definitely don't hit them so soft that you leave them hanging in the pocket if you miss. At the same time, you don't want to overstroke them either. So it's kind of a touchy situation. You play to your strengths, I guess. If you're good at caroms, play a carom. If you're better at combos, play a combo. You guys got to play to your strengths. And I was glad the overhead camera didn't skip in the frame there because it got a nice view of that cut, that close view. It was definitely a good hit. And he's got no shot on the 1. So I imagine he's probably going to maybe push down by the 5. Give him a long distance straight shot. He'd have to cut to the corner. He just wants to be careful. He shoots down to the end rail. He doesn't put the cue ball behind the 5. I believe they can push. He's kicking at it. Oh, he's pushing. Oh, now Jess has the option of either accepting it or shooting. To me, I think I'm shooting it. I'm probably doing a stop shot on the 1, sending the 1 ball 3 rails around the table back down here by the 5, playing safe behind the 8. I mean, you can try to make the 1 in the corner, but you got a tight positional play to get the 2 ball because that 9 ball is so close to proximity to the 2. He didn't end up that bad there. And Brian could thin this 1, send the 1 up on the back side of the 5, and send the cue ball possibly up either between the 2 ball on the rail and the 9, or up by the the 8, and what he feels comfortable with. He's really gonna. I think he's gonna try to get up behind the 2-9 at this angle with the cue ball. You left him a piece. I'm not sure what his thought pattern was there for a safe. Brian cut this 1 on the side. I believe maybe the 2 will go up in the corner past the 9. Unless he hits it with top and falls right into it. he falls into it, he can bump the 2 into the rail and come out and possibly have a shot to the corner with it. But I think he's hitting that. He's got to cut that 1 so sharp he's going to miss the 2. Oh, he almost went swimming. I'm going to see if Jesse can kick. It's a tough kick. Could have just missed the 9. You got a good hit. Well, that time the camera skipped. Sorry about that, guys. This camera never used to do that. John LaMellon, how you doing, buddy? Dominic, what's going on, bud? Cassie Lamb, how are you? It's 7 ball makes this kick a little bit tricky. And I don't know if he's going to try to go 2 rails and kick it from behind. But you got to hit a lot harder because you got to get to a rail afterwards if he's going to go right at it. Went right at it. Well, if that 5 wasn't there, that thing was gone. Nice shot. All right, cut. All right, I think he can make this 2, cut it in the corner. He's banking it. You know, you don't have to call him in 9 ball, but he called the bank. Oh, he just missed that. Yeah, he didn't want to hit that 7. I think he still got the 3. Nope, he hit that rail going in. When you hit that rail going in on those diamonds, they do not want to go. He didn't leave himself good on the 5. He's going to try to bank it cross corner. Oh, he cut it right in. That was a great shot. I mean, he cut it. Nice shot, Jess. Control Whitey. 6 on the side. Float down for the 7 on the other side. Hit that a little hard. I thought he would have hit it softer and left it right there for the 7 on the side. Then he would have the 8 in the corner. He's going to try banking the 7. Try banking it cross corner. Position play is everything. I mean, both of these guys have failed to get out because of basic positional play error. Carl Hartford, how are you, sir? John, how you doing with your recovery, buddy? I don't know what happened, but I saw a car that was pretty bent up. Douglas Cross, how are you? It's got a nice angle here. You can play that 4 in. Maybe hit a little bit of about 7 o'clock in the cue ball, come off the rail, get a little closer to the 9, almost back to where he is now. Again, he's stretching, so he's going to poke at this probably. It's going to be a little extra careful. Take your medicine, take what the table gives you. Guys, share the stream, please. Let's get some viewers. 12 viewers. Come on, guys. It's a good match. Friday night, what else you got to be doing? Oh, Brian. Still early in the game. Ooh, almost missed that one. All right, 2-1. Guys, join us next week. We're going to have Adam Vicatorin versus Stu Rainey, a couple of 600 level players. That should be a really good matchup. Now, both these guys shoot really strong. Let's look at our schedule. Got a lot of matches coming up. We're pretty much, if you book now, you're going to be booking into next year. And I don't know at what point we may have to shut down, or I don't know what we're going to have to do, because they're looking at possibly the first week being in the new building. So the 11th, 8th match with Scott Haskell and Brent McDonald very possibly could be the first match in the new space. All right, here we go, rack number 4. Four ball down, no shot on the 1. It's got a, that pocket's pretty big down here in the corner with that 5 ball to bank the 1 ball back to here. And you could slide the cue ball over behind the 6. So if you make it, you got a shot on the 2. If you miss it, you possibly snooker him behind the 6. But like going for the bank. You got it. Oh, the diamond bit him in the butt. There's the diamond. Those deep shells. Dave Morganelli, how are you, sir? Jim Tochia, how are you, sir? Thank you for watching. Should be a good match tonight. You gotta be careful because he can easily get stuck. Yeah. Oh, the 5's going to even get him worse. Maybe kicking at this 2 ball. I think that kick. He wants to try to hit the bottom side of this 2, so he can put the cue ball back under the 5 and put the 2 across table to the rail. That'd be the optimal kick, but just hitting it, that's all you can hope for is a hit. But he really wants to hit the bottom side of the 2. Jess got a nice save here. He can just thin the right side of the 2. Put the cue ball down on the bottom rail behind the 5-9. If he got him there or not. And he gave him a... I think you can see a piece of the 2. If not, he could definitely do a half masse into the 2 or even a jump. But I think you can see the edge of the 2. Might be able to cut it in the corner. That's what he's going for. Well, here's a try. Here's bank the 2 back up table, leave that cue ball under the 3-5. I get that magic rack out of there as soon as possible, too, because before it becomes a hindrance. You definitely want to roll the 2 up table and I try to get the cue ball right up on the 5-3. I think you can see the edge of it. I thought Brian jumped. I never know these days. They all jump. Or they attempt to jump. Actually, don't see a jump cue in any of their cases that's out from my point of view. So, well, I was watching some of that tournament from last weekend, the Bull tournament down in Virginia, and watching Lucas Picarso. He had that table wired. They were playing with the 9 on the spot. And he had it wired where he was making the 1 ball in the side pocket almost every break and setting up on the 2 and just break and run, break and run, break and run. He had a great break. He ended up beating Mike DeShane 9-4. 9-5, excuse me. Just seems to have a good eye for kicking. Oh, look at this. See the magic rack right there? It had him more pinned behind the 5, but because of the magic rack, the cue ball rolled back in a little bit. Might even gave him a window. But before, I think he was up on the 5. So if I was him, as soon as I shoot this cue ball, I get that magic rack off the table. But he's definitely got to spin this cue ball to get it into that 2. I don't even know if he can spin it enough because he's got the 3 ball right there. And you can't dig down into the cue ball because of the 5. I heard he was making some good jump cues. Wow, that was a good one. That was clean. He's so lucky he didn't scratch off that 8. That was a good hit. I'd get that magic rack off the table like right now. Because that's come into play 2 or 3 times this rack so far. Try to kill the ball, cue ball off the rail for the 3. Good job. I believe the 5 passes the 8. Use top ball, go to the top rail, and come back up for the 5. Just control Whitey. Oh, I was lucky he hit that 9. Get that rack off the table. Unless the 5 ball's sitting on it. He was kind of reaching on that, kind of poked it. All right, this is no easy shot here. Again, that side pocket doesn't come into play as much because of the 7. Even if he bumps the 7, it'll help him hold it for the 6. We just got to make this ball. Yep, same thing. He hit it fat. Cutting that 5 ball to the bottom left. There's a lot of traffic with that 8-7. He's going for a safe. And did he get him beyond the 9? He did. Well, if you can jump, this is where you want to jump. But he looked like he's kicking. He didn't have a full Mucci cue. He can't jump. He ain't no Strickland. Nope. Nice try. All right, I believe that 7 will go by the 8. So it's kind of just like play the 5 in the side, roll up for the 6. Kind of get straight on the 7, shoot the 7 down the corner. You got the 8. And come one rail off the top, bottom rail to the 9 on the side. This is where it's a huge rack. This is a huge rack. There's a big difference between 2-2 and 3-1. He's up to do a little bit of draw. You can roll to the rail. You can just stop it there. I wouldn't want to roll it because you get the risk of because he put the spin on, he didn't have a risk of going behind the 9. Just play the 8 in the corner. Come out one rail for the 9 on the side, or you can come heavy back to center table for the 9 in the same pocket. You gotta go on the 50-yard line here. This is not an easy shot. He's banking again. I'm going to call him Jesse the Banker. Ooh. That's going to spot. Now that should spot. Now he gets to shoot from where it lies, or he can give it back. That is the rule. This is just a spot shot. I'd like to see him make this 2-2. Get a barn burner going. Oh, a hanger. Oh, it's not a hanger. It's still a tough shot. A couple things can happen here. You can hit it too fat and it goes into the nipple on the other side and hangs in the jaw, or you can come back up table and scratch. So there's a few things that can happen here. Or you can make it. All right, we're at 2-2. Nice shooting, guys. Patrick Furlan, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, all that talk about the Mr. Furlan's cues there. Might as well give him a little view. Check it out. Furlan's Custom Cue 603-998-1138. Right from the man himself. This is going to be a tester here. Boy, if you can shoot this one ball in and follow down for the window to make the two, that'll be a hell of a shot. Be a hell of cue ball control right there as well. I mean, it looks like it's dead straight. Yeah, it was a tough shot. I can't tell if he can. I think he can cut the one on the side. I think there's enough room to go by the 6. You got to hit this with some speed because you got to come around 3 rails and you got to get short side position on the 2. So this will be a good shot if he makes this. You want to come in around that first diamond. You have to go in 3 rails. So you can hit a little bit of speed, but control. Wow, he overcut it. If that's possible, he overcut it. Getting on the 2's no easy picnic from here. The 6 wasn't there, you could go 3 rails, but with the 6 being there, I don't know. I think you just want to tap the 1 in and play a safe off the 2. I think that's the best shot. Yeah, see now he doesn't have a shot on the 2. He's going to have to go into a 1 rail kick here. Unless he can see the edge of it. He might be going into the railing, hitting it on the way out, spinning it into it. That'd be good because then the 2-ball will hit off the 5, stay there, and the cue ball goes back up table. Yep, just like that. Again, I get that rack off the table right now because nothing's touching it before it becomes an issue. But I would thin the 2 and try to put the cue ball on the 3. Send the 2-ball between the 4 and 4-9. I think he's got a window for to hit the 2. No, he doesn't. He's going to be kicking this one rail off the long rail. About a diamond and a half up. So I'm thinking. Just got to be careful because if you hit it on the bottom side of the 2, you scratch. You almost want to kick for that diamond below the side pocket. No running English. Good hit. It was a nice kick. I'm going to try to back cut the 2 by the 3. Does he even have that option? Yeah. He might even make the 6. With that 3-ball there, he can have a lot better chance of making that shot. Three was a little bit closer to the hole. That would have went in off the 3. Still left him a lot of blue. He hasn't had a good track record at this shot tonight. He's hit this fat 2 or 3 times. That time he overcut it. And the deep shelf bit him. I think he's just going to thin the 2 and try to get on the other side of it. Yeah, just like that. I think he's just going to come off the bottom rail and come up just a slight bit for the 4 on the side. Or even in the corner. But he's going to have to play the 5-6 combo. Nice shot, Jess. Got up between the 5 and the 8, so I can play the 5 back down here in the corner. 6 ball's a hanger. This is no hanger shot. Oh. Eight ball becomes big here. We'll cut it. Like I said, the eight ball becomes big here, and it did. I think you can see it. Just slow roll the 5 in. You have the 6. Brian should get out here. And they should just be able to roll this 5 in, go to the end rail, and come back out for the 6. Create an angle on the 6 to come around for the 8. 9 ball's right there. I don't see any reason why he's not out this rack. You might even just stop it there and play the 8 in the side. And just soft roll that 8 in the side. So you want to hit this with some speed. If you're not going to hold it for the 9, you need to hit it with some speed so you go down the end of the rail and back up. Oh, we missed it. Bill Phillips, what's up, buddy? All right, here we go. See if Brian can bank. 8 ball cross. Looks like a pretty dead bank. It's almost like a half ball hit. Centered edge with a touch of right English. Just want to make sure you miss the 9. You don't want to touch the 9. You'll come out 2 rails for the 9 in the corner. We went the other way. Just going to bank the 8 ball back to the corner where you're standing. Just got to be careful he doesn't go too close to that rail. Missed it by it. Nope, he got it. Beautiful shot. See, he did what I said, though. He went to the side rail and made a tougher shot on the 9. It's a great shot. Oh, he can cut that in, no problem. That was more of a cut. Ooh! Flirting with disaster there. 3-2. Good match. It's a good playing. Oh, I actually hit the replay button there. Almost scratched. All right. Just joining us, you were watching Jesse Sprague versus Brian OConnell. Right now they're playing 9 ball, race to 5. They're going to go to 8 ball, race to 5, and then see if there's a third and final set. Join us next week. We're going to have Adam Verkada in versus Stu Rainey, a couple of mid 600 less 600 level players. That should be a really good matchup. All right, here we go, rack number 6. Dry break and can see the one, but no easy shot on it. You can cut it in the corner, you can play it safe and get under the 8. Brian may opt to cut this to the corner. He's got to come back down table anyways for that 2 ball on the side. Perfect speed for that, too. Just didn't make the ball. Number 1 rule, make the ball. Now you should be able to make this 1 in the corner. Come back down table for the 2 on the other side. Got to get below the 2 though, because you got to come all the way back up table for that 3. Get it too thin. And the 6 is going to give him a little love tap that helps Brian out. So he doesn't have such an acute angle on the 1. So I think he's going to try to go around the outside of the 8, between the 8 and the rail. Come out 2 rails back to center table. Maybe if he hits it strong, he'll come into that 3rd rail and he'll have the 2 on the side. I can't tell if the 2 goes in the corner. Two on the side. We'd like to bend about maybe a diamond lower. He's going to have still a little bit of a cut on that 3. And just follow off this 2. Almost try to get almost to the point. Nice, get that lovely cut. And this is natural angle to go back towards the 4. I almost said the 5, but I just saw that the 4 was on the table. But I don't think the 4 passes the 7. Could be wrong. It's tight. Let's see if he makes the 3 and even gets to the 4. Nice shot. That was a great shot by Brian. Nice speed control. And cut the pocket. I'm going to try to cut this in the side. We'll cut it in the corner and come around table. You can cut it, and if you can cut it in the corner by the 7, natural position takes him around table to the 5. Which is a tougher cut. And you got to watch the scratch in the side. Nice shot. Fortunately, he hit that 8 ball, but he still got a shot on the 5. Well, this is a tester. Even if he makes this, he's going to have a tough shot on that 6. Unless he puts a force follow on it, but I don't think he's just going to try to make the ball. Nope, he force followed. Oh, too bad he hit that 9. Oh, he had a good speed too to come up for the 6, a nice shot, and he hit the 9. The pool gods do not help you when you make nice shots. It's crazy. Happens all the time. Danielle Walker. How are you, love? Have not heard from you in quite some time. And again, he'll be kicking at the 6. He likes to kick. Looks like he's taking the midpoint system. So he's just going to hit right around that diamond right below the side pocket. To the right of the pocket. Maybe just a touch of running English. Running in this case would be right. A little bit short. Sean Wan, how are you, buddy? Now you just roll forward off the 6, get the angle on the 7, so you can come out 3 rails back to the 8. This angle on the 7 is crucial. He's going to have to... Oh, boy. You have a tough shot on the 8 here. So put a lot of left on this to make the 7 and spin up table. Wow. Hit that good. He hit that good. What a good stroke. A nice spin off the rail, back up for the 8. Yep, perfect. Nice angle off the 8 to the 9. That was definitely a great shot by Jesse. And he missed the 8. He overcut it. Make a great shot. I've seen it so many times. Pool players make a great shot, and then they miss the next shot, which is pretty easy compared to the one they just made. And I think that has to do with the adrenaline still flowing from making a good shot. Like you're still thinking in your mind, wow, I made that shot with the position, and you're not fully focused on your next shot. That's why I think it's good to take a few extra seconds after you make a good shot on your next one to try to settle your nerves. Now, is he going to feather this 8, come back around the table? Or is he going to bank the 8? I don't like banking the 8 because usually if you bank the 8 down to the corner, if you miss it, you either hang it up or it goes back up the other end of the table and hangs up. If he feels good about it and he can thin the 8, come back down the table and possibly get behind the 9. It's all about speed control. Looks like he's going to go full into the face of the 8. Yeah, he has. It's a good attempt. Really close to scratching, though. Rather hit the cue ball with a little bit more control. Is he going to do the same thing, or is he going to bank the 8 ball out of there? And he sold out. All right, this is going to, if he can get through these 2 balls, it's going to tie this match up. It's going to be a good match. Let's maybe see a hill. Maybe 9 back down here in the corner. Well, we didn't leave an easy one for him. If he's going to cut it and try to go for the bank. John LeMellon. How's my buddy Willis? Dog is beautiful. He's going to try to cut it in. Bank it. So he's going for the bank. Nope. We'll leave almost a hanger. Just stretch. I would probably break out the bridge here, Brian. It's an important shot here. All right, we got 3-3. They're going at it, folks. Good match. Guys, if you do any work in the construction industry and you need some sealing or maybe some plowing this winter, get a little Russ Holmes, Integrity Foundation Sealing. Go ahead and scan that QR code in the right corner of your screen or give him a call at 603-241-2282. Learn about any services he may offer to you or your clients. Also, can't forget one of the hottest products on the market right now, the Q Pocket, Chris Ouimet's Q Pockets, especially with the holiday season coming around the bend. Make sure you check these out. They're a great item. And if you order, put an SD10 in your order, you'll get 10% off, courtesy of Mr. Sutton Death. Here we go, rack number 7. Has a lot of time seen on this table. Dry break. Got a nice shot. Well, got a shot on the 1. It's not an easy shot, but nonetheless, it's a good shot. 2 balls right there. So you don't have to do anything crazy with the cue ball. 3 goes in the side right there, so that's okay. Just got to create the angle to get back cross table off the 3 to the 4. Good shot. This could be the shot that says if you run this rack or not, making this 2 ball. It's a tough shot. You just want to stop it. Play the 3 in the side. You got an angle to go 2 rails or 3 rails around for the 4. Nice shot. That was a great shot. Jesse's a good shot. Never saw him play before that I recall. I think he's got the angle to go 3 rails around for the 4. Just got to miss the 7. Well, we drew it over. Okay. This one's tough because you got to cut the 4 down the rail. Come across table twice, and I believe the 5 ball will pass the 8 in the corner. Nope. Yeah, he did get him behind the 6, though. So who would have thunk it? But Brian's kicking once again. I think you're going to do the midpoint system here. You're going to draw a line between the cue ball and the 4, find the midpoint, and draw it to the center of the pocket by the 8, and then parallel shift to the cue ball and go for a 2-rail kick into the 4. This thing will work or not. Let's try it. So you would draw a line from here to here. Does it work? Here to here. And then pedal shift over the cue ball to go 2 rails into the 4. And I messed around so much with this stupid thing, I missed the shot. Technology is great when it works. This thing used to work good. It doesn't work that good anymore. I don't know why. Maybe it had an update that got released that screwed it up. I'm not sure. I'm not happy with it. Oh, he overcut the 4. That ball's hanging, so this is not easy. Just want to thin the 4, come off the short rail, come right back down almost the center table for the 5. I believe the 5 passes the 8. Rahu, what's going on, buddy? He's going to try cutting the 5 in the corner, but he's going to call the 9, just in case 9, we call it. The just in case 9. What's that angle look like? See, the damn camera's sticking. What a shot. Wow. What a shot by Brian. And he called that. Very nice. And Brian is on the hill. Brian, you guys are racing the 5, right? It's Hill Hill? I must have missed something. Because I guess it's Hill Hill 4-4. I had Jesse with 3. But I might have missed something. Okay. You guys are the true scorers. Apologize for that. Apparently, I'll have to go back through and see what I missed. I could have hit the button and it didn't trigger. Not sure. But their score is the only score that matters. 9 ball. Look at that 9 ball roll. Dry break. If that 9 ball was closer to the corner, man, I'd be carrying it into that puppy. But it's not. You know what I might do here? I might actually make the 9 push, send the cue ball back down the table, but make the 9. That just takes away that option of being able to put a early 9. Six ball. I thought he was trying to do, but that was a nice shot. It looks like that's what he was trying to do. But See, now he's got to kick at this one. If he misses this one, right, then Brian has ball in hand, plays the one, goes down. He's got a pretty easy 2-9 combo. So this is why they keep calling them the ball. You don't have to call it a 9 ball. He's going to cut this all the way down. I don't think you can see the 1 ball by the 5. He's got a very tight window because of that 7. You have to go long rail into the 1. He's shooting like he can see the 1. It is safe. Won't we didn't get him. I'm going to try to bank this 1 ball across corner. Oh, it went right by the 7. Never mind. This shot. Got a tight window to get close, almost where that chalk is on the long rail. Off this 2 ball, you'll have a nice shot on the 3. And then I believe the 4 goes in the side. So position on this shot is very crucial. I think it's the shot of the rack right here, is to get on this 3 ball correctly. So we're going to try to bank the 2 ball back down here by the 7. Yeah, you want to get enough speed to get down by that 7 so you leave the cue ball behind that wall of balls. Here's that same shot we've been seeing Brian attempt all night. See if he can zero in on his shot making here and make this 2 ball. He's hit it fat a couple times and he overcut it once. Let's see if he can zero in. Nope. Overcut it. Tell you, these diamonds, you hit the point going in and they don't go. They get that deep shelf and they just sit there. I think he's going to play the 2 and then the safe off the 3. Try to leave the cue ball behind the 5 and bank the 3 up towards the 9. Unless it has a window between the 5 and 4. It's really tight. I don't think it goes. Brian's going to be kicking off the long rail to your right there into the 3. Unless you can see the edge of the 3 between the 5 and the 4, which I guess he can. From here, it looks like the 5's in the way, and the 4. You got to kick this. The 9 ball hit a rail, so it's a good hit. Good shot. It's got an angle to play the 4 all the way up. Come across table, hopefully for the 5. And try to come above the 5. About 5 o'clock on the cue ball. Very nice. Banks are open. Bank the 5 ball back towards the 7. You'll have natural position to the 7. The 7 is pretty much a hanger if you get above it. She's going to make this 5. This could be the shot of the rack right here, making this 5. Beautiful shot. Shot. He's going to try to follow this. So he's going to follow this and come out for the 8. Okay, this one you want to kind of just, about 5 o'clock in the cue ball, kind of draw the cue ball across the table to that long rail and out for the 9. I don't think you want to follow it because you're going to end up into the 9. Like you just draw it straight across. You may follow it. Try to come 2 rails, but I like the draw. He's drawing it, but he doesn't have any right on it. The right kind of throws the object. There you go. Beautiful shot. The right would have threw it a little bit more into the pocket, and then the right on the cue ball would have spun it so the cue ball came back towards the center of the table. Not such a acute angle on the 9 now. Now he's got to cut this 9 in. Tough shot down the rail. This is for the set. Take a few extra seconds and focus in. You want to hit this one thin. There it is. Right to the wire. Great shot by Brian. Wins the set. 5-4. All right, they're going to go to 8-ball next, I believe. Race to 5. Nice shooting, guys. Guys, if you want to buy a pool table or need one moved, nobody better in the business. Master Billiards, Joe Marassi. Give him a call, 603-231-5345. Or scan that QR code and get more information on that. If you got a queue that needs a little TLC and you're up by Buster's here, Steve Terry and Terry and Q, 603-973-3571. Lagging for break. And it looks like Brian got the break. And don't forget, if you're up in the Concord area, well, first in Pelham, New Hampshire, you get Jeff Burnham's place, Stroker's Bar and Billiards. And then you got his new place, which is Capital City Billiards in Concord, New Hampshire on 219 Fisherville Road. And Jody Thompson, JT Thompson's got Just a Tip, Q Repair and Custom Accessories. He's got a nice little pro shop there at the Concord location. Give him a call at 603-231-8035. And don't forget, real important here, Buster's got an 8-ball Scotch doubles tournament coming up, 1100 Fargo Max, 32 teams. That's October 26th. Doors open at 8. There's a player auction at 9. The tournament will start at 10. It'll be R5 medium races on the winner side, R3 on the one-loss side. You can Venmo Steve Fleming at Steven-Fleming-30. It is $100 a team. Or call 603-812-6366 for more information. I do believe as of right now the tournament is still not full. So there you go, guys. Don't miss out on another great Busters tournament. All right, we're going into 8-ball. 8-ball in the break is not a win, I believe. Eight ball would spot and you would still shoot. All right, let's see how the break goes. A whole lot of noise. Buddy Oldham, how are you, sir? Curtis Wright. Hey, Curtis, would you be into playing Dominic Souza up here on a Friday night fight, buddy? He said he wanted to play you. I think Tiffany said that would be a good match. I don't know what you are with a Fargo. I know your Fargo's climbed significantly with all your wins and all your tournament play that you've been doing. So if that's a match you'd be into, you against Dominic Souza, let me know. And I'll book that for the beginning of next year. As of right now, I think we're full for the year. Good shot. If we can get that 2 all the way up, we can come off the rail for the 4. Very nice shot by Jess. He's got the 3 ball. I have to play the 3 and then with a high ball, go across the table. Looks like he's playing high ball. I think he's just gonna punch it back for the 4 in the corner. I think he wants to try to go into that 7 here. Another great shot. Not even touching the rail. Nothing but net. But now he's in a pickle because he's got no shot. I mean, you can see the 6 ball. He's going to have to kick at this 2 rails, I think. He's going to have to hit it with some speed, too, because he's got to get to a rail afterwards. No rail. And no rail, ball in hand. So he takes the ball in hand. That is a ball in hand. He hit a rail after made contact. I don't know if Brian knows that or not. Kind of in no man's land here. No shots on anything. Wow. That was a great shot. I didn't even see that. Look at this combo. That was a great shot. Cross side. Oh, playing it safe. Nice play. Safeties win games. Play your percentages. Always play your percentages. I'll take one more look at that instant replay in a second and make sure I'm not making a wrong call when I said that it was a ball in hand. Kick at the 7. Wow. Jesse's made pretty much every hit on kicks tonight, I think. I don't recall him missing one. Let's take a look at this real quick. So he shot for the 6. He hit the 6. Nothing hit a rail. So it was a ball in hand. Yep, that was correct. High ball here and just go to the top rail and come back up for the 9. Mr. Rockwell, how are you, buddy? Good shot. I'm probably going to take the 14 here. Especially if the 10 ball passes the 6. I don't think it passes the 6 from my vantage point. If it does, I'd shoot it now. We're going to find out. Because then you can shoot the 14. I think he tried to throw it in. Definitely didn't want the 10 there. He's just going to play this 6 in the corner. Go to the long rail and bounce out slightly for the 7 on the side. Good. I just wish I had viewers. It's a great match. It's a shame not having a lot of people watching. Dylan Smith, what's going on, buddy? This shot. But he kind of overstroked it. Wanted to just tap that in so he had the 7 cross side. He's going to try to slide by the 8 so he can play the 8 in the side if he makes this 7 in the corner. Yep, that's what he was trying for, and he would add the 8 in the side. Good attempt. I think I'm playing it safe here off the 10. Leave the cue ball behind the 8 and make him kick at it. Yep, just like that. There's a kick at it cross side. If he misses it, you get a ball in hand. Options are running out a lot greater. Even if he gets a good hit on it, the chance of him kicking it across the table in the pocket are slim. And you got 3 balls on the table to hit, so he's not going to snooker you. So you'll have an option if he doesn't make this, but maybe he will. You block the 9. You got the. He's going to play it safe. Put the cue ball between the 9 and the 7. I like kicking at this 2 rails. Get to come in at a wider angle and not have to be so on point. Wow, beautiful kick. Yeah, I definitely like the Sid system on that last kick. Cut the 9 all the way up. Try to get that position on the 14. 8 ball becomes big here. Well, you would add a nice shot on the 14 too. But left him a tough shot on the 7. It's no easy. No picnic here. So here you can opt to play the 7. You can either go for the cut or you can go for a safe and try to leave the cue ball right on that first diamond. I like playing the safe. He gave him the 9. I believe he's got the 9. He's going to play the 14 first. Just going to stop it behind the 8. I think you can hit this 7. Can't hit it directly. Maybe you can do a slight masse. What a shot. That was a great shot. You got a nice position for the 8 on the side. This would let him draw first blood. Oh. Oh. Well, I'm playing the safe off the 14, trying to put the cue ball between the 14 and the 8. I'm not playing around with this guy. This guy hits too good. Kick that one now, buddy. That's what Brian's saying. You kicked everything else tonight. Kick that one. A one rail kick to the corner. He's going to go wide. Yeah, he went way wide. All right, it's Brian's chance. Just cut that 9 in. Try to get the center table. Just got to miss the 8. If you can back cut this and come out 2 rails, it'll be good. Be a nice shot. Keep going. Does he have the 8 on the side? Shooting off the rail is tough, though. Nice shot, Brian. That was a tester right there. Right, Brian takes first blood and 8-ball, race to 5. It's a good match tonight. Hey, if you're looking to buy a high-end cue, check out CR12 Cues, Clayton Rocha, 781-838-0117. He's got some amazing cues for sale. I'm talking high-end stuff, not like middle of the road, but I'm talking like big money cues. Give him a shout, Clayton Rocha, 781-838-0117. Nobody better to do business in the cue industry, in my opinion. He's a great person and a better human being. Don't forget the Shark Stream, all the great things they're doing. Bobby Hilton and Joe Raccio. Of course, congratulations to Lucas Picasso Werner, number 1. He's turned 23. I can't believe he's 23. But he's on his way to Vietnam, to the Hanoi Open. He's definitely stepping up his game in the world of pool. Definitely on the pro circuit. Making a name for himself. I believe he's like a 757 now in Fargo. So congratulations to him and all his accomplishments he's made and continue to make. You just joined us. You're watching Jesse Sprague versus Brian O'Connell. They're in their second set. Okay. They're playing 8-ball, race to 5. Brian won the first set. Hill, in the second set, he won the first rack. Hey, you got a golden retriever, need a little TLC. Golden Leash 603. Missy Garland's got 20 years of experience, fully pet certified. Fully insured, CPR and pet first aid certified. Give them a call at 603-509-8850 right here in Salmon Falls Road in Rochester, New Hampshire. If you want to get more into your game, check out Dragon Billiard Instruction. He does these great tips online that are free. Just sign up. Learn about all the great things he's got going on. Looks like he's breaking, so we're going to go back to the match. All right, rack number 2. Made a ball in the break. As always, it's open break, open table after the break. Hey, Brian, are you playing the rule that if you're shooting the 8-ball and you scratch but the 8-ball doesn't go in, it's ball in hand, or is it a loss of game? Ball in hand? Well, low balls look pretty good here. I like that 7. It's not like shooting over the ball. Yeah, I was tossed up between the 5 and the 7. I don't know if he's going to try that 4 or he's going to go for the 3. So he's going for the combo on the 7. Wow, that was a nice try. We just got all kinds of options here. He's going to try cutting that 12. He's going to play a safe off the 14, or he's going to cut the 12, or play the 13. If you feel confident, I like playing the 13 and try to get on the 15. He's playing the 15. That works. Works perfect. Now you can play the 12. You can play the 14. Don't stick up on the 3. Ugh. Come across behind that 6 so you can play the 9 up in the corner next if he makes this. We have to play the 10. Just stop shot on there, and he's got the 13. He can fall down for the 11 in the side. I think he's going to play the 9 here and come out 2 rails back center table for that 13. You can see that 13. No, playing the 11. If you could see that 13, just follow it down for the 11 in the side. But wow, that's another good shot. Jesse's cranking out some good shots. Wow, that's a tough one. I'm gonna try cutting this on the side. Should hit right around the chalk on the short rail. If he makes it. He overcut it. Oh, it was a nice try. All right, 6-3-7, 4-2-8. That's what I'm seeing. So play the 7 first. Oof. That wasn't good. I like rolling forward on this one just a little bit, and then taking the longer shot on the 8 to the corner. He's got a little bit of an angle to cut this. He's going to back cut the 8. It's going to be a nice shot. I left Brian wide open. Start with that 4 all the way up. The rail going in. Cannot hit the rail on these tables. They will not go. Well, that 7 blocks the 8 bank cross side, so you might try to go cross corner. I don't know if that'll go either. This is tough because that 4 ball is a hanger. He's trying to go cross corner. I think I would have tried double banking it in the side. Just missed the 7. The problem with this is you send him up table and you basically closer to his ball. If you would have tried banking it double cross side, you would have put the cue ball down on the end of the table where the 8 is. It would have been tougher for him to make shots. Not that with these hangers, I mean, they're easy to make. But as always, you got to watch what's going to happen with the second ball. See, that 6 ball just became more of a problem because it went deep into the short rail. Now he's going to have to cut the 7, either tap it really thin or hit it with a little bit of speed and come around the table and get on this 6. He's got kind of a weird angle to draw. The only thing you can do is draw straight back. Be careful here because if he plays this 5 and he bumps the 6, he could send the 6 ball over on that long rail, giving him a tough shot. That 8 ball's kind of a hanger. Yeah, see. I think Jesse can make this one. This will put it 1 apiece. Brian Chansky, what's going on, buddy? Rob Mooney, how you doing, bud? All right. Jesse ties it up 1 apiece. It's a race to 5. Brian, nice new artwork you got there. I saw that on the pool forearm. Guys, share the stream. Let's get some viewers out there. Come on. We are live on YouTube as well as on Facebook right now. I always forget to put that in there. And we are on Facebook. I don't know what happened there. That was a bad break. With a magic rack, it can't be really a loose rack. That was weird. Well, this is going to be a mess. I don't even know if that was a legal break. Nice shot, Brian. Yeah, Brian, they cranked you right up on in the Fargo ratings after that tournament. The Giants you put down that day. What did it make you, a 752 or something? 652? Something like that? You were crushing in your brother's tournament. All right, well, that opens up the middle of that table, well, the rack area quite a bit. Makes things a little bit easier to deal with. I like straight balls with the exception of the 14, but I also don't like the fact that that 4 ball is right by the 8. But you could use the 13 or the 15 to break that 8 ball out, depending on the angle you get. Play that 7 on the side. Be a nice shot. Wow, that was close. And he would have had a nice shot on the 6, which would have bumped the 5 ball or the 3 ball out, whatever one that is. It's like the 3 ball. I guess that 9 doesn't go by the 1. He's going for the combo. Wow, nice shot, Brian. Connect the dots. Boom, boom. Hit it perfect. Well, that side pocket's a little bit bigger with that 7 ball there. You can rub off of it and go right in the side pocket. So if you fall the cue ball over, you can get the 10 between the 3 and the 6. Here, like playing some bottom left into that 14 to break that 8 out. Well, he broke the 8 out, but so no easy out here. This is tough. I think he's thinking he can play the 1 ball cut by the. I mean, the 9 cut by the 1? Looks like it might. It was a tough shot. It would have went. I don't know if it would have went without scratching, though. That 7's not in a good spot. That's going to be a problem ball. Gonna bump the 6 here. Nice little bump off the 4. Follow the 4 all the way up. His key is going to be off this 6 to the 7. He's going to have to be almost like straight in. No English here, bottom. Nope. I was going to go in off the 9 for a second. Still didn't leave him anything easy. I don't think he can see the 10 by the 6. And if he can see the that ball is the 14 ball between the 9 and the 1, that'd be a great shot. But that's like got to be dead balls accurate, like a sniper to make that one. But that's what he's going for. Or he's going for the 9. He's going for the 9. It looks like. I was going to cut the 14 on the side. What am I talking about? Nice try. Blocks a 7. A little saving grace for him there. Nice shot. So that 7 ball is going to be his key ball here, getting out of this rack. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Would have been nice if that 4 ball would have stuck to the rail. You had a nice combo. That's not going to go now. This is really tricky. He's got a nice stroke here. He can put top with just a touch of right. Follow to the rail and spin over for that 10. Should be careful. If you put too much on, you're going to throw it into the point. So I'm talking just a touch. A nice smooth stroke. Yeah, see, threw it too much. He actually got straight on the 10. We wanted to be an angle. You ain't going in with that 4-7 right there, so you got to manufacture something. You're just going to play a safe off it. Oh, I didn't mean to do. He meant to play that on the side. So I'm playing the 9 here. If he wants to play the 10 and go up table, play the 9. Nice shot. Then play the 9 and come back up. Either play the 14 on the side or come above it and play it in the same pocket as the 9. So he's going to be playing the 8 ball in the top corner. $14 all the way up. And he's going to try drawing it back for that 8 ball in the corner. He could follow it down for the 8 in the side, depending on how tight that shot is on the side with the 7 there. I think he's drawing it. He may even go to the long rail first and then spin up towards center table. It's got a little bit of an angle, so I think he's got to do that. He can't just draw it straight back. Oh, he could draw it back. He create a lot of distance here. This is a tough shot. This is a deal breaker right here. Now the question is, too, is the 7 frozen? Because if he misses this 8, he's going to thin that 7 and leave him stuck. Well, let's see if he makes this 8. Wow, he did. Great shot, Brian. Brian goes up 2-1 to race to 5. Good shooting, guys. Hey, the holidays are around the corner. Check out Chris Ouimet's Cue Pockets. It's a great device to have your cues stored while you're playing. You can put your joint protectors in there, your bridge head, cue extensions. You can get them custom made. You can get them with a battery charger in there so you can charge your cell phone. You also get them with interchangeable tops. So if you play in a league and you have a team logo, you get your team logo on there. There's all different types and models. This one down the bottom is really cool, the Deluxe. It's like a floating shelf. It has 6 spots for your cues, 3 on each end. And then you get your joint protectors, your cue extensions, and some drink holders in there. So that's great. And if you mention SD10, that's Samuel David 10 from Steve Sutton Death, you get 10% discount off your order. All right, going in the rack number 4. Smooth stroking Sammy still in the house. Dry break. Get the rack off the table. He's got the 1. 5 ball. I don't know if you can make the 5 or not. No, he's going to hit the... I don't know if he can make that without hitting the 15. He might have to try to throw it. Five on the side, is that what they're trying to do? Oh, he's stripes. All right, just got a few problems here. Yeah, that 4 ball's a problem. And the 2 ball's kind of a problem. Overcut it. I think he's got that 15 on the side. I think I played a 13 here. It's kind of a tough ball to get to. So I played a 13. I mean, the ball's tough to get to. So if he has a problem getting out late in the rack, I think that 13 is going to be the one, the caveat. Played the 9 to set up for the 10, I believe. And he's going to have to float down for that 12 ball. We played a 13. This shot. Comes off the rail. It's a nice angle here to play the 14. Just come up towards the 11. Get straight on the 11 and follow down for the 12. Don't know why he hit it so hard because he wanted that 11 straight in. He's going to bank the 11 cross side. He didn't have to do that, though. He just had to tap it in and leave the 11 straight in. See if he can bank, come around the 12. It's almost a center ball, half ball hit. He made it. Used the whole pocket, but he made it. Came up for the 12 nicely. And I think he comes straight down the table for the 8 in the corner. It's top center. If he wishes to go 2 rails, he can go 2 rails too, spin into the rail. He'll come right off in the angle of the 8. You know he's going forward at all. He's going to go back. And there's that same shot. See if he zeroes in his. It's not quite the cut that he's used to. Cutting it down to the corner. See if he zones in here. Nice shot. All right, 3-1. Nice shooting. Guys, don't forget we got a big tournament coming up here at the end of this month. 8-ball Scotch doubles, 1,100 Fargo max, 32 teams. Doors open at 8. Player auction at 9. Starts at 10. It's R5 races on the winner's side, R3 on the on one loss side. They're all medium level races. It's $100 per team. Get a little Steve Fleming at 603-812-6366. That's right here at Buster's. That will be, I believe, the last tournament ever in this room, if everything goes well, because I believe they want to do a soft open in the first or second week of November at the new room. Also, don't forget PA Pro-Am Pool. Check out all the free live streams up there in the Philadelphia area. My good friend Frank Maietti, he runs that pool league, and he's got amazing tournaments he's running out of there. They just went all using the DAP system, the digital pool on every table. So every table is streamed live. That pool room has 25 tables right now that are streaming live, but that pool room has, I think, 54 tables in it. It's a gigantic pool room in Philly. I wouldn't say it's really in Philly. It's one of the outskirts, like the northeast Philly, because it's not in the city at all. It's right in the backside of a mall. I've been there a few times. I think Brian's low ball. He's taking that 2 all the way up. Nice shot. Take care of that 5 in the side. Float up for the 4 all the way up. He wants to get that 4 ball. I just tap this one in. Roll down table just a little bit. Play the 4 up in the corner. That's his problem ball. See, there's no reason he had to move that 7. I think he's going to go with the 1 ball here. Does the 4 go in the side? I can't tell. Let me see here. No, the 4 ball will not go in the side. The 7 he can cut in the side. It's tough. I would rather shoot the 1, I think. Come between the 12 and the 13. Did that camera lock up again? Yep, it did. Piece of shit. I can see that 14. Follow up for the 10. It's got a slight angle on this 10. Should be able to come up between the 1 and the 8. Put that 13 on the side. Won't be able to hit it. That 4 ball is preventing him from making that 6 in the side. So he might try to go into the rail and come back and play the 6 in the opposite corner. Some bottom. And there's the rattle. The old familiar diamond rattle. You get that 11 balls like a lone soldier up there. Let a 13 fall down for the 10. A little bit more gas in that one. I'm trying to cut this in. We played safe. I don't like the safe because of these 7 balls, like a hanger right there. If he hits it good, I can leave the 1 hanging there too. That's what he's going to try to do. He's going to try to do this combo. I think he made it. What a great shot. He's got a shot on the 1. Still, I think that 4 ball is going to bite him. Should have taken care of that way earlier in the rack. Oh, he missed it. This be a nice shot here. He's going to come in around that chalk. Makes this. Beautiful shot. He hit it too hard though. Did he end up on the 50-yard line on that 11? Yep, he did. Try to bank it down here in the corner, or is he just going to play it safe? He's going for the bank. And I don't know if that 11 goes on the side. Almost like getting the four ball out of there, playing it safe, and putting the cue ball on the top rail because he can't really cut it down in the corner. You'd have to bank it, and you get your four ball out of there. Oh, he got a good bump there. Never mind. You should be out. Play the 6, the 4 on the side. Yeah, four ball goes right in the side. Brian. Well, he can't cut that in the corner, so he's got to thin off the 11, I think, and just leave the cue ball on the rail and leave him a tough cut on the 6. You gonna try kicking it up in the corner? Oh, you know what he's doing? He's banking his 3 rails. I don't think it'll go, but we'll see. Yeah. Let's try. All right, Brian should get out here. Play the 4 in the side, drift down for the 6. Just get good position from the 6 to the 8, and you'll be golden. That'll put Brian on the hill if he gets out. He's got the angle to play the 6 in the corner. Come straight up table for the 8 in the corner, opposite corner. Or we could hit it softer and play the 8 in the side. Slow down, Charlie. This would put him on the hill. All right, 4-1. Brian is on the hill. Great shooting, guys. Jesse's making some good shots, too. Just hasn't been able to get out of the gate this set. You're just watching us. You're watching Jesse Sprague versus Brian OConnell. They're playing 8-ball race to 5. And Brian is on the hill in the second set. They went hill in the first set. Brian won that one in a 9-ball. Next week, we're going to have Adam Verkateren versus Stu Rainey. A couple 600 level players. This should be a great matchup. Can't wait for that one. All right, here we go. Rack number 6. All right, here we go. Brian is on the hill, 4-1. Oh, where the ball go down? 2, 3. It's like a stripe. The 15 went down. You can drop this 3 for the 4 in the same pocket. That'd be optimal. Get that ball out of there. He's got to mess with that 7-6. Looks like he's playing the 4 now. He'll come back cross table and get a nice angle. Nope. We can play this 14 on the side, float down for the, I believe that's the 12 ball. He's going to take care of this 11 first, try to break up that cluster. There you go. I like playing the 6 floating down to play the 7 in the side. That's what I like. I like playing the 6 to the 7 here because that opens it up. I have to set up for the 1 here, I believe. All right, here's the shot. Shoot the 6 ball, float down. You got to follow down and get the window between the 12 and the 1 for that 7 in the side. I think this is the key shot to get out this rack. Nice try. I like playing the 10 here and going 3 rails. Try to get on that 12 or 13. You know, a little bit of speed. Don't scratch. You got to put the English on that ball or it's going to scratch because you got to get that twist off the second rail. Otherwise it goes right in the corner, right in the side. It's tracked right for it. I'll play the 2 in the corner. So I like playing the 2 here, following up for the 7 on the side. That 7 on the side is going to be the problem ball. It has been the whole rack. So now he's got the 2 ball that's pinned between the 10 and the 9. If he would have played the 2 down over here in the bottom right corner, then he could have played the 7. And the 1 and the 6 are kind of were in the middle of the table, so that really wasn't an issue. But now this 2 ball is going to be an issue. He's going to play the 7 now softly. But he's going to try to get the 6 in the side next. But that cut, the cue ball's going to go up table. So he's going to try to go all the way up table and back up. Or hold it. And he missed it. Play 12 and draw over. Oh boy. Got the 6. 6 or 6. Play the 6, then play the 7. You got to get an angle on the 7 so you can float down towards the 2 so you can play the 2 in that top right corner. Oh, good bump on the 8. I just feather the 7 in softly so you'll drift down towards the 2. This is a speed shot here. Oh, you got a good bump out of it? Nope. Just going to play it safe right there. Just going to try to spin it in. Nope, no hit. All right, Jess. Bring it alive, buddy. I'm playing the 9 down here in the corner by the 2, the 10 in the side. 13 and brings you down table for that 12. That 12 is the ball I'm using to get on the 8. Nice shot. Uh-oh. Wow. All right. So a little bit of top, about 1 o'clock in the cue ball. Go 2 rails towards center of the table. And have the 8 in the corner. It's going bottom. Just straight up. I don't know why he did it that way. All right, here's the shot. He's missed this shot all night going the other direction. Let's see if he can zero in and make this ball. This is for the set. Now this one you hear a little bit of speed because you want to come across the table twice. Otherwise you're going to end up on the 50-yard line. You'll cut it. All right. Follow this up. Way too long of a bridge. All right. 5-1. All right, Brian won 2 sets. I don't know if they're done or not. I think they might be. I'm not sure. We'll see what they're doing next. Good matchup, though. I don't think Jesse quite brought the 8-ball game that he brought in 9-ball, but still a good match. Don't know what they're doing. I'm not sure if they're playing another set or not. We'll find out here. Stand by. Brian, you guys done? You guys done? Yeah. I know you were playing the 3rd set. Oh, you did? I didn't know if you were. Oh, no, just 8-ball. Okay. Whatever you guys want to do. All I do is stream it. All right, guys, I guess that's it for tonight. You just watched Jesse Sprague versus Brian O'Connell. Brian won 2 sets. Jesse brought it to him in the 9-ball. Didn't quite do so well in the 8-ball, but had his opportunities. Next week, we're going to have Adam Bacata versus Stu Rainey. A couple of 600 players. Should be a great matchup. We got some great matchups coming up. Get hold of me on Facebook if you want to get scheduled for a Friday night fight. Again, it is $20 per person per match. And then you must pay table time now. They used to include table time, but they're not doing that anymore. So that's it, guys. Have a great weekend and a good night. We'll